Rattlesnakes, believe it or not, actually fit a very, very niche role in their ecosystem.
This week we venture into the Venom Hall, where Elijah, our Venom Keeper, shares some insights about common rattlesnake myths. And stick around to the end of the video to see Christian highlighting our Animal of the Month for February.
What it means to be a Venom Keeper is, just as its namesake is, of just taking care of particularly venomous reptiles. What it really boils down to is a lot of training, a lot of learning the animals, learning their individual natures, personalities, and individual care as well. I love teaching the rattlesnake removal classes. I love educating people and debunking the myths and misconceptions that we commonly hear about rattlesnakes, but then also telling them and teaching them the proper ways to remove them, because that's where we see a lot of the bites happen locally, is when people are trying to move them on their own with no prior experience, or just trying to kill them or dispatch them, unfortunately. So to educate people and to teach them that they're not out to get you is what I love telling people. The most common one that we hear all the time is that they chase you. And being ambush predators, that just doesn't fit their quota at all. I mean, these animals lay in wait for days on end at a time, and they are very, very good at conserving their energy. So that's a myth and misconception that we encounter a lot. So they are just very, very shy and very, very reclusive creatures, I would say. The baby rattlesnake and baby scorpion myth and misconception of injecting more venom, that is the farthest from the truth. These animals are in full control of their venom, despite people saying that they just don't know how to control it. But also, on top of them being more dangerous, it doesn't really make too much sense, because if you think about it, the animal is so much smaller than its adult counterpart. Baby rattlesnakes put out about 1 milligram of venom on their best day, versus their mothers that can put out about 300 plus milligrams. So it boils down to just the head size and overall body size of the animal that doesn't really line up to the misconception of the babies are more dangerous than the adults. Rattlesnakes, believe it or not, actually fit a very, very niche role in their ecosystem. They are actually predated upon by more species of animals than they themselves eat. Hawks, coyotes, badgers, skunks, ring-tailed cats. All of these animals utilize rattlesnakes as a food source, but then also rattlesnakes are a predator within themselves, and they eat small mice, small mammals, birds, small reptiles. They are also seed distributors. So when rodents are packing their little cheeks full of seeds and running around the desert, sometimes they are struck and eaten by a rattlesnake, and by the time they are actually passed out of the animal, the seeds have started to sprout and have a good foundation to start their sprout. They're not out to get you. They're just existing just like every other animal, no different than the javelina that run around, no different than the squirrels and groundhogs and everything like that. They also call the world home. So just realize that they're not this terrible, scary monster, but they're just an animal just like anything else. And they are very scared, and they want to keep themselves safe and continue living.
Hi, I'm Christian, one of the keepers here at the Phoenix Herpetological Sanctuary, and today I want to introduce you to our Animal of the Month, our prehensile-tailed skink, or monkey-tailed skink. So monkey-tailed skinks are considered to be strictly herbivorous. They typically would feed on a lot of pothos. So monkey-tailed skinks, or prehensile-tailed skinks, you can see she's using her tail to curl and hold on to things here. That is what they use to anchor themselves. Being primarily arboreal lizards, they spend majority of their lives up high in the fig trees that they live in. And it's even been documented that a lot of monkey-tailed skinks will spend their entire lives in one tree. I think my favorite thing about monkey-tailed skinks is, besides living in large family units and being able to eat pothos, I think my favorite thing is they've been observed communicating through tongue flicks with other monkey-tailed skinks in the wild and in captivity. So when she's flicking her tongue, depending on the type of tongue flick or the frequency, that is a form of communication for these guys.
We hope you enjoyed that video. If you'd like to see more content like this, consider subscribing as it helps us out tremendously. As always, thanks for watching.